Good afternoon and welcome from Baku. This was the arena, if you think back to 2017, of one of the most eventful races of modern history, with controversy behind the safety car, last-second overtakes, and a historic podium for Williams and for Lance Stroll. Let's find out what lies in store for us this year. It's time for the Azerbaijan Grand Prix. With 20 turns and a length of 3.7 miles, Baku City Circuit in the heart of the Azerbaijan capital is a real test of a driver's endurance, patience and precision. 90-degree corners through Sector 1 lead into a tightening uphill sprint as we start to circle around the old city. Then a 1.4-mile chase flat out through Sector 3 towards the finish line. It's time to see how our drivers are stacking up after yesterday's exciting qualifying session. Oscar Piastri lines up on pole position, just ahead of George Russell, who starts this event from P2. Looking at the rest of today's grid, we have Gasly, Théo Pourchaire, Norris, Albon, Webber, Verstappen, Sainz, Perez, Leclerc, Tsunoda, Ocon, Magnussen, Liam Lawson, Iwasa, Stroll, Bottas, Sargent, De Vries, Joe and Bird. With preparations almost complete, let's head down to the track. Also here, of course, is Anthony Davidson. Can we talk about Mercedes? There have been some tweaks to the power unit regulations, of course, and I have to say it doesn't seem, so far at least, that they've been able to keep up.
It doesn't look promising for them so far. And if the new regs have hit them as hard as we think, well, I suspect they may need a few late nights at the factory to get back on track.
The formation lap gets underway and every driver will be looking to settle in for the race ahead, making sure that their car is ready for the battle once the lights go out. We're almost ready to start the race as the cars take their positions on the grid. With the drivers and teams making their final preparations.
This lap then, coming to the pits at the end of this lap. Okay, I've got a brand new race strategy on your MFD if you want to go and check it out. Okay, copy that. Are you all right? Engine off, engine off.
Here we are then, it's victory in Azerbaijan. Great work from the whole team here at the track and back at the factory as well. And some pretty handy driving for good measure. Talk to me, Ant. What was it that set them apart from the competition today?
I feel like consistency was probably the key today. There's being quick, and then there's being quick lap after lap after lap. If you can do that, you can capitalise on other people's errors without making many of your own. And that's an approach that can push you a long way up the field.
After an excellent performance at the Grand Prix, I'm sure there'll be plenty of celebrations tonight amongst the Mercedes team, and they certainly deserve it. Our championship leader is still sat at the top of the standings, but their rivals have made up some solid ground today. Let's see how the driver's standing